Welcome to the corner where the vibes are high, where uncut dopeness leaks on the spot. We always hyping it for the culture. If you love all things poetry, this call is for ya. My life, on the corner grind with the rewind. My life, on the corner grind where the spotlight shines. My life, on the corner grind with the rewind. My life, on the corner grind where the spotlight shines.
I've had a whiff of her, but my flesh is requesting for much more. I'm curious to know just how sweet she tastes. Time is of the essence, and even a second with her is too precious to waste. I would be a fool to sleep on my opportunity to experience this woman in her entirety. Complete isolation, no complications, just the two of us, traveling through many dimensions unheard of, being swept off my feet the moment we meet. Out of excitement, my inner voice blurts out her name without even thinking. Let freedom ring, amongst other things. Our souls become intertwined. And if I'm being honest, in my mind, free's already mine. You see, free, oh, that's my girl. In fact, she's my escape from the scandalous world we live in. They say curiosity killed the cat. Well, I'm anxious to discover what it's like to live inside of her. So I find myself taking the necessary steps on my journey to finding her, because me and free are meant to be. And in my heart, I truly believe becoming one is our destiny. Let freedom ring, amongst other things. She'll be all that I need in my time of need.
You see, I was hopeless. I was homeless, not hopeless. So during that time, I remained focused on the things that matter. Refusing to accept shatter because it's harder to make whole. I control what I could control and learn how to roll with the punches. But yo, man, them shits hurt. You see, in the streets, I was known to put in work, but this was a different type of fight. Having a new way to learn to bob and weave, taking baby steps until I started to succeed. You see, not once dropping to my knees, but looking up for everything that I need. The first thing that I achieved was peace. But then again, that's just comfort in the mind. But now that I'm thinking about it, maybe I was looking for home the whole time. Reading all the signs, but none said for rent or sale. They all said, prevail, time for your voice to raise hell. I mean, tell your tale in full detail. The last sign I knew all too well. As long as you keep trying, baby, you could never fail. But I didn't own a place, so how was I to know my place? Sleeping in a cold garage with all my fears at large, and they offer everything but warmth. Going through the storm, but I was thankful for the shelter that kept me from getting wet. But why am I still drowning? Never frowning, you see, I kept a smile plastered. It was something about their laughter that was like gas to every task. I'm on go. But I remember to slow to read the signs. They said, time for your voice to raise hell. I mean, tell your tale in full detail. The last sign I knew all too well. As long as you keep trying, you will never fail. You see, learning through trial and error, but knowing it can get better because it can always get worse. Peace was the first thing that I long ago obtained, but now I'm looking for my range because there's no lane for the insane except for the asylum. But I'm trying not to be the jack in the box. You wind me up, I'm for sure to pop, so I hop right along trying not to trip. You see, no time for vacation because this whole time I was looking for a home, maybe because I lost the person in which I belonged. But she left me with all the signs they said. Prevail. Time for your voice to raise hell. I mean, tell your tale in full detail. The last sign I knew all too well. She said, baby, as long as you keep trying, you will never fail.
I apologize to the women of the Latina, Native, and Negro cultures. I know you're tired and you're ready to stop running from all those circling vultures. You've been hunted, tracked down, left out in the streets. Fact is, you're probably a lot more than tired. You're probably all beat. I would say lay your burdens on me, but fact to be is you've been bred to be tough, so you're in short supply of needs. Ever since the day when old Massa brought you out the field and put you in the big house, put you in a nice blouse, and took his hands in his mouth and took him down south. Next thing you know, you spitting his evil seed out. Add that to the fact that you got to play mammy to his illegitimate bastards running around these grounds. What about Maria? Maria's stripping strawberries all day in the fields for all day in the fields for her daughters and sons. And on her way home, she sees lights billowing over her shoulder brighter than that of the sun. These men, these men lead her away to a building where they do away with her clothes like old rags, throw her down and treat her like nothing more than a dirty old hag. When they're done, she gathers up her belongings and start her long walk home. No tears escape her face for fear that they'll see that they've won. She passes by she passes by a watering hole, kind of like the same one the slave once used. After all, she just wants to wash away the day's bruises and blues. Let's go back centuries a few. See what the natives went through. This woman, she throws herself at the invaders, pleading for the lives of her daughters and sons. These men claiming God and religion, rape and pillage while claiming the love of the Lord. And wonder why there's so much dissension when it comes to love through religion and dying by the sword. They mm, it's been so long since I spit this beast. Um they I'm sorry y'all. Um yeah, I'm sorry.
Some say the blacker the berry, the sweeter the juice. But I say the juice was always sweet. Look at the roots. She was born and bred through a struggle. She was told she wouldn't be shit. She was called out her name, used, abused, and put back on the shelf, discarded like she was nothing. But not anymore. She survived those things. She came back strong. Like a phoenix, she rose from the ashes to showcase beauty at its purest form. Though her face may come in many shades and her curves vary in size, she is still God's most flawless creation. And who is she, you ask? She is woman, a black woman at that. Poised and graceful, it's like she glides across the room. Her presence commands all the attention. You can't help but watch her every move. Her smile, so inviting, and her eyes, so sweet. Her skin softer than baby's cheeks that's been kissed by the sun. Her energy is alluring, and her vibe is unmatched. She is in a lane all her own, and who is she, you ask? She is woman, a black woman at that. Within her tongue, she speaks life so strong you could feel it in your soul, yet it's gentle, reassuring. Her words are like song notes composed so effortlessly, so genuine. You can't help but believe her. You hear the love in her tone is so melodic and smooth, like butter. It melts you. You become captivated just by the flavor you hear. It's just so enticing, so sultry, mesmerizing and deep. She is amazing when she speaks. And who is she, you ask? She is a woman, a black woman at that. Women have so many sides to them, I couldn't dare attempt to capture it all in one piece. But I hope I did us some justice. So glasses up, please, for all of our beautiful black queens.
Um, she's a work of art, and she doesn't even know it. It'll take more than a mirror to show it. Her body was designed with love and patience. Her face lights up a room just being vacant. She has such rare, intricate details. Her creator paid attention. He didn't miss an inch of her perfection. She was made just right, no need for correction. She's a blessing. And with me, she's protected. She doesn't know she's perfection. She doesn't know her flaws is what makes her irresistible, impeccable, delectable, unforgettable. Selfishly, I want to lay her canvas at my headboard. But she's a wonderful sight to see, and she needs to be shown off more. She is a visual craving. She is such a work of art, but she is so shy, so she puts on a disguise so she won't be criticized by society because she's not beautiful in her eyes. And for the first time in her life, she finally has someone who sees her beauty from the inside. I want her to be by my side. I want her haters to be mortified. I just want her to realize the beauty that real I just want her to realize the beauty that lies within her eyes. She's the model on my runway. She's the star on my red carpet. She's the front cover of my magazine, my centerfold. She's such a work of art. I paint her name on my heart, a blank canvas to paint with her tears. When her heart starts to play the tunes of her past, I'm all ears. I'm here with the love that she fears. She's art in all forms. She's picture perfect, always photogenic. Her smile shines bright like a diamond pendant. Her body moves with grace like the ballet. Her body, sculpted by the hands of God. Her voice is music to my heart and mind, like a old school symphony. Her beauty is her signature, like a new form of calligraphy. I can't believe she's into me. She's such a work of art. She's captured the hidden parts of my heart. Splattered paint. The details of her painted flaws, they disappear when she has nothing on. Her little black dress clings on like body paint. I leave my fingerprints on her body to remind her I was there. And under my fingertips, there's strands of her hair. She's rare. She's the true love I have been craving, with our feelings running adjacent. Two painted parallel lines running to the end of the road, trying to combine, merging into one. Merge it into one, making it clear that we were more than lovers.
Whoa, what happened there, man? I think she lost her signal, so it was time for me to pop on in. You heard me. Welcome back to another week of Uncut Dopeness. Don't let the speed round fool you. We slow down sometimes. We about to skirt back on that thing. Yo, I am still on a high, man, from this weekend. Me and some of the fam got out and we passed out hygiene bags to the homeless, y'all. So big ups to them and the Urban Law School for helping us put that together, man. But the mission doesn't stop right there, man. We currently taking donations. So if you in ATL, digging those closets and clear up some space. We need blankets, clothes, tents. I mean, if you out of state, it's a Walmart 2 corners down. Order that joint and I bet you I'll pull up and slide on in and get it and make sure the people get it. If you in ATL, I'm doing the same thing. Coming to a corner near you. All you got to do is tell me the time. As long as I'm off work, drop it on the corner. I'm going to come by and pick it up. If it's in the vicinity, you already know what it is. We out here trying to help people. I know it's hard for everybody out here, but it can always get worse. So if you got a blessing, bless somebody else. Speaking of being blessed, man, y'all already know we was blessed by the best group on this vote, man. So shout out to the Rewind straight from Lottie D, man. If y'all didn't check that out, y'all better tap in because that queen definitely go hard. And what an amazing spotlight. Y'all seen it. Y'all seen what she did. That was Madam J. Queen. She came through and blazed that thing up. Oh, tonight, we had it tonight, man. We had one person that had to call out and cancel on us, but we got a for sure thing that came through, and y'all saw her in the speed round. She came through that thing firing off like fire. So I already know we in good hands. Let's see if we can get my tie back up here. My first guest, man, making her second appearance to the corner. Although I've heard her spit a couple of times, I love this queen style right here because she just reeks queen empowerment. So it's only right that she's an advocate for women. So tonight, y'all about to get introduced to this writer and spoken word artist. Welcome, my tie. Hope Hush. Yo, queen, that thing blinked you down quick during the speed round. How you feeling tonight?
I was good until they kicked me off.
I know, right? It didn't do it. We're going to blame your phone. We're going to blame the phone of the vicinity. You know what I'm saying? But it's a good vibe in here tonight. It's a good vibe, man. I wish you could have been able to finish the piece, but I know you're going to come back around because this ain't your first time being on this joint. So you already know what it is. So what's the first piece you spitting for us tonight?
I'll go with a shorter piece just in case it kicked me off again.
No, I hope we don't. We're gonna manifest greatness. Let's just go with your piece. You know what I'm saying? Go with your first mind, whatever you was feeling. That's what we're gonna do.
This one is called Unhealthy Craving.
All right, let me get up out of here. What up, everybody? Love.
Okay. I get weak for you so easy. That the thought of losing you makes me queasy. You make it hard to resist you. Even when I don't want to, I miss you. The way you place your kisses, my heart quiver, my mind glitches. I have an unhealthy craving for you. I think I crave you more than food. I think I'm hooked. Only one hit it took. After one time I was shook and it made me seem to overlook your flaws. Your claws dig so deep. Didn't realize I was hurting. Didn't notice the trail of my own blood. Didn't realize you were killing me with your lust. Draining my soul, taking every drop. Leaving my feelings sitting in a drain stop. Yet my heart is still running for you. And my soul is running from you, tired of coming from you. Body compulsive is getting repulsive. Gain back your control, sis. He knows where to go, sis. He knows just where to kiss. He knows where to place his fingertips. He knows my weaknesses. Like drip drop, the sound of my love dropping. It's out of my control. Please, someone stop me. I have to stop myself. Kind of mad at myself because I love what I'm feeling. Even though I know it's a temporary illusion that gets me in trouble every time. I don't want this. I want it. I don't need it. I need it. Please stop. No, keep going. I need this. I don't want it. I do want it. I can't seem to make up my mind, so I'll use this as an excuse to fall back into your line. But I promise myself and my soul, I'll be done next time. Peace and blessings.
That's what I'm talking about. Manifest greatness. You see how she was able to finish that piece like that right there. That's what I'm talking about, man. But y'all already know we about to keep this show on rolling. My next guest, man, this queen right here is sis to me. When I first heard her spit, man, we was both in the cafeteria, so y'all know we was in there eating, because that's what we do when we in the cafeteria. Y'all know that's what I call the clubhouse for all the newcomers to the show, man. Make sure you hit the subscribe button if you're new, by the way, too. But I had the pleasure of meeting this queen, and we've been locked in ever since. She was one of the family that went out with me over the weekend to pass out the bag, so thankfully, man. So it's an honor to have this queen on anytime she's blessing the corner. Man, she's a spoken word artist, one hell of a host, and soon to add author to that title with her first book coming out entitled Ride the Wave of Poetry. She will be a feature on J. Simone Presents Sensual Saturdays. Being a member of the Honey Drippers, I'm sure she gonna drip at Jay-Z's upcoming event too. That's on March 30th, where they'll have Prince Drippy in the house as a feature. But tonight, sis is right here to save my ass for real, and bless us with some poetry at the same damn time. So y'all welcome Mystic Pound Cake. Let's go.
Hey.
Yo. What's going on?
Nothing. I'm happy to be here. You know what I'm saying? Gotta come through for the fam bam.
I'm saying I'm glad you're here, man. I'm glad you're here. You ain't even, everything just relaxed a little bit, and then you came through and just killed on the speed round like scared. I was like, oh, I got to rewind that one because yeah, you came through with that heavy hitter for real, talking about them queens and us. On top of that, I was over here with my fist raised the whole time, like let's go,
Exactly.
sis, get
Like
it in.
women in general doing it. You know what I'm saying? And we gotta show the love and it's our month.
That's that part. Speak on that part right there. It is our month,
Our month.
man. And if y'all ain't got history going, man, y'all need to tap in on it. I might even come with a history fact before this show is over with so that we can actually learn and educate y'all ass about this Women History Month for real, for real. But I'm here to have fun tonight. Thank you so much again. So let's talk about March 30th a little bit because I know you
Hey,
I know you spitting something.
right. So I am a proud member of the Honey Dripper Poetry Collective, and when I get a little nasty, my name is Pound Cake. And so on March 30th, you will get a good glimpse of Pound Cake. So please feel free to come on and enjoy with us because it's about to be a crazy show. You do not want to miss it. I mean, if you missed the last one, trust and believe this one going to top it.
I mean, for real, it was a lot going on that last one, man. It was a lot. I seen my bro, he lost the game, and losing the game. Yeah, y'all got to come. It was a lot going on. We had some Jello eating going on. We had good poetry going on. We had good
Mm-hmm,
contests, boxes. She gave
mm-hmm.
out prizes. It was all kind of stuff going on. I think somebody even got a pair of handcuffs. Can't go wrong if you go home cuffed up. You know what I'm saying? Well, if you go home cuffed up. I
Home,
didn't say if you
home.
leave cuffed up. I said go home cuffed up. So
Mm-hmm.
yeah, it was definitely a nice vibe, and y'all got drippy. So that's gonna be something right there. I said Marielle said we picked the perfect picture for you. So it's going in. I'm over here laughing at the comments. It's going hard. So what's the first piece you giving us tonight?
Well, seeing as that I want to give you a little taste, but still keep the vibe, mystical. It's called "What's It Worth to You." Um, I hope y'all vibe with it. It's still a new kind of piece, but
Hey,
it definitely got that vibe to it.
we're gonna vibe with it, man, because you be spit, and let me get out.
This piece is called "What's It Worth to You." My innate urge for pleasure has increased tenfold as I continue to tuck away my desires for penetration. In other words, fuck the shit out of me. But the world isn't ready for this unladylike statement. Too many tossed around names that would be a negative reflection upon this good girl image. And we couldn't have that now, could we? You're supposed to make some man very happy one day. And how could you do that out here twerking that ass? Yet, we can't be pillow princesses either, just laying there to be poked and prodded like a pressurized pincushion, waiting to release all of this, sweet punani cream. Because you have to work for his pleasure too. But don't do too much work. Don't seem to have too much knowledge because the male ego is fragile. Body is my equal experience, and you can't turn no hoe into no housewife or delete the whole fact, so women lie by not always providing the number of people they let explore their magical cave of wonders because judgment is a real thing. And women want to fuck more than they admit to speak, but the double standard is the invisible ink stamped for cocklocking. And women have been groomed to follow. We like to get swallowed up too, just like you. Sit on faces until our legs shake, abs get sore, and our ass cheeks go numb from the uncontrollable releases. Having our toes throw gang signs every time your tongue does acrobatic on the clitoris. Shit. If it was up to women, there would be a law mandating it, but society isn't ready. There's so many standards. That's why there's so many closet freaks hiding behind closed doors, hoping the privacy of their private kinks doesn't cause the job to hang in the balance or get posted all over IG for being liberated sexually. Because freedom, if you think about it, it really ain't free. It costs. So what are you willing to spend just to get your rocks off? Bent over, fucked right, or ate when the mood strikes? Your image? Maybe your reputation? Self-esteem? The question. What's the worth of your pleasurable release? Peace.
Oh man, that shit, that snap, like the snap on the back of a snapback, like the snap when your grandma used to snap peas like it back in the day, like the snap crackle pop when you post cereal on your milk. That shit went hard. It did. Definitely went hard. I'm just saying, swallowed up. I mean, the lines was, whoa, yes, come on through. So you already know. I ain't got to ask what inspired that piece right there. That was just real talk right there going on, man. I absolutely loved it. Let's get to our next guest, man. Just like us queens have to lift each other up, it's a king job to do the same, or at least take us down in the right way, man. You know what I'm talking about? But look at here. This king right here can probably do both. Not only is he a spoken word artist, but this author of Pieces of Me also has two of the hottest EPs that I done heard, man. Panty Droppers, a book of poetry, volume 1 and 2. Although he began performing in the Inner City Poets, where he was, instrumental in forming the Muskogee Soul Searchers, though. After starting like that, man, that's immaculate. And then, not to stop there, he's already been featured in projects with artists such as Aaron Sawyer, Sinister Saint featuring Crazy Bone, Twister, and Twisted Insane. This king says he don't know where he going. It's a mystery. But poetry, performance, and inspiring the masses is definitely going to take him farther than anything else in life ever will. So y'all help me welcome Soul's Ink Pen. Let's go.
Calling forth the screams of a pent-up genie casting aside all cares, cause that pearl is all I'm after. See, I want so badly to grab your breast, allowing your nipples to playfully pass, calling forth.
Now, what's going on, King?
Hey, what's good? What's good?
Everything good, man. Now I get to talk my shit. You know what I'm talking about? I was like, what happened? He over here spitting and just went on me, man. Where the
okay. All right. So I've had a lot going on in the last couple of days, and one of the things going on is, I'm okay. So I'm a single father. Right now, my daughter's coming out to the garage. What kid? I'm doing it. I'm in the middle of an interview. What do you need? Girl, go hygiene. Go hygiene. Okay, then do whatever it is you need to go do.
Right now.
I love you. Go watch TV. Go. Bye. I love you. All right, so I'm a single. I love that. You know what I'm talking about? So you see what happened earlier, right? I'm a single father, and 9 times out of 10, I don't read anything from my phone or from a page. I do everything from memory. I do the best that I can anyway. And here lately, I've been training my body to try to lose all this weight to try to go back into the military. That's where I even got my poetry start. So,
I'm trying to tell you, he said he started at 23 in one of the most beautiful places in the world. You heard me.
I was in Okinawa. I was in Okinawa, Japan. Okinawa, Japan. And I'm actually going back in June. I'm going back to Okinawa where it all started. Going to go watch one of my boys that I started with. I'm going to go watch him retire, and I'm going to hit the stage that I first hit as a Lance Corporal. I'm going to go hit that stage again, and
amazing.
It's going to be serendipitous for me. It's going to be full circle. It's going to be one of them things that I don't know. I can't describe this feeling. It's I got to get my passport and things like that, but it's
It's a work in progress, but don't worry about it. You definitely gonna get there. And when you do, man, send us pictures so we can put it up on the corner. So what's the first piece you gonna bless us with tonight?
I'm gonna bless y'all with a piece from the first EP called "Coffee and Conversation."
Oh, let me get out of here. I know this piece. Yeah.
All right, so I want to drink a coffee off your body. I like to lick the sugar after it turns to crystals from your nipples because diamonds could never be so sweet. Your cream, well, your cream will be all I need to make black coffee worth drinking. I mean, I want to stir my latte with your painted toes, so when I kiss your feet, it will give me all the energy I need. I want to place that whipped cream ever so nicely on your neck, so when I suck it off, my lips become imprints, and you could forever remember my kiss. See, this is why I remain tame because one day, if I play my cards right, you just might scream my name, and dare I say it would be derived from pain, followed quickly by pleasure, or maybe that's backwards. See, I want to grab you by your hair as I hit it from the back hard. Sorry if this is too much for your celibate self to break down and do, so I'll simply say this that one day, maybe, just maybe, want to have a coffee and conversation with you. In peace.
Man, that shit that got me shining in the dark. I be damn.
Hey, look, I tell y'all what. While he doing all that coffee, and at least y'all know he a good dad, and he gonna help you take care of him if he leave any remnants. You heard me? That's what I'm talking about. You got to love a king that is a real father. He stopped in the middle of the show and was like, "Go take care of your hygiene." Go, yes, I love that, man. Y'all know I got 8 of them things. Come on, let's get us a commercial break going in here right fast. Let's get it. Yeah. We piping up. Yo, Miss Diana, Di Jones, and Angela Thomas have linked up to bring y'all an amazing book tour and expo made for us by us. Chase Your Dream book tour has been established since 2016. And since then, they have been dedicated to bringing attention to the incredible talents of Black and brown authors around the world, y'all. If that describes you, you might want to tap in. They booking people right now, and if they in a city near you, I definitely would go because you get everybody in one room. You got other amazing authors in one room. You got business owners in one room, and you got consumers right there that'll buy your merch. I would tap in. Let's go. And let's spin this thing on back around. Y'all already know I'm about to bring my tie back up here so she can give us her second piece. She like, hold up. Let me get the smoke in my system first. And then I got to get my medication, get my mind right.
Sorry. I'm about to put it out.
Nah, you good. Nah, smoke on. Ain't nobody say you couldn't smoke over here. We on the corner. You doing it the right way, you know what I mean? Long as you ain't lighting it up on there like shh tight, you know what I mean? So Mata, you got any books or anything in your future plans?
Just a second. I'm sorry. I will hold that though.
Oh Lord, she got to go past the blunt. This some real corner hood shit right here, y'all. If y'all ain't been on the corner, y'all getting it tonight. God damn it. She went to go past that motherfucker right there. Puff, pass. I was putting it out. Now let me clear my lungs, drink a little water, and then I'm ready. You ready? Take a sip of water. Take a sip of water. Make sure you get all the smoke out your lungs and all that.
Oh shoot. I don't have any books out now, but I'm working on a project and I'm hoping for it to be out late spring, early summer.
Okay. So give us a little sneak peek. What it's gonna be about? What is it gonna be based on?
Well, it's a poetry book. So it's going to have a couple of the pieces that you already heard on there. And it's just I got to figure out which pieces it's going to be about love and just, navigating through dating and heartbreak and stuff like that. And overcoming break as well. So
So it's gonna be like a relationship type of value, right? You
kind
know
of.
what I mean? All right. So are we dumping? Are we getting rid of like past relationship shit or up and coming new love type of shit? What we talking?
So it's like healing from old BS and
Okay.
preparing yourself for like the healthy love, the healthy relationship, stuff like that. So it's kind of like a little bit of both. It's like transitioning.
I feel you. You gonna take them on a journey. You know what I'm saying, to the healthy side of love. I
Yeah.
definitely like the sound of that. So what's the second piece you're gonna give us tonight?
Okay, so this piece I have is called "The Dangling Carrot." I wrote this back in September, I think, or something like that. It was about it's based on a true story, I guess.
Okay.
With a guy I was dealing with. I met him when I was like 19, and we was just on and off toxic. Just it was not a good situation, and I had to let him go. He was dangling a carrot in my face, and I eventually said, "Forget that carrot. I don't want it no more."
Forget the rock. You can have it. It's been hard. I've been stuck in between a rock and a hard place, and I'm done
Yeah.
with it. I feel you on that. All right, man. Well, spit your joint. Let me get up out of here.
Okay. I spent the last 8 years of my life trying to make someone love me that never wanted to love me. I used to cry asking God to make him love me, make him come to the realization that I am a good woman and that I could love him better than any other. But he never did. He always chose other women over me. And every time I ask myself, why am I not good enough? Why won't he love me? What's wrong with me? But the thing is, there was nothing wrong with me. I was always good enough. I was always the better option. However, he wasn't good. He wasn't the one for me. He wasn't good enough for me. And no matter how good the sex was, he wasn't for me. And I've been seeing it. I chose to ignore it. Because for some reason, I had this false hope that one day at any moment, he would love me all of a sudden. That he would love me all of a sudden. That he would see my worth all of a sudden. After 8 years, I believe he actually started to see me. But in reality, he wanted me to think that so I wouldn't let go. But today, I let go. I let him go. The love I have for him, I let go. The hope I have for us, I let it go, and it hurts. But I am so relieved. I release him. May God bless me with the man who sees me immediately, who loves and cherishes me for the blessing I truly am. May God. Sorry, you guys. I keep losing my place. Oh my God. Give me a second, y'all. Okay. Okay. May God bless me with the man who sees me immediately, who loves and cherishes me for the blessing I truly am. I see me now. I see my worth, and I don't deserve the hurt. I don't deserve the dangling carrot that he was hauling in my face for the last 8 years. Someone's gonna give me because someone's gonna give me an entire garden to harvest for many seasons. And I'm joyous I never bit that carrot for many reasons. Thank you, God. You told me he wasn't the one and I didn't believe it. He showed me he wasn't the one and I just didn't want to see it. But now I see it and I released the feelings I had on repeat for him. And for the last and final time, I had to unfriend, block, and delete him and his rotted carriage. I can't believe I begged this nigga for marriage, but he was playing hacky sack with my heart, putting tears in it. I was in love with him and he was in love with my body. At the time that I met him, we wasn't using the word toxic. I was young, dumb, and letting him fill me up with cum, so I wasn't using my knowledge. I wasted prayers on this nigga. I know God was like, I'm not even about to play with you right now. I laughed, but I so desperately wanted to be with him. And he just so desperately wanted to have sex with me. That nigga was borderline obsessed with me. Not me, but my body. This nigga made me a hobby. But never will this nigga made me a hobby. But never again will I be his bike where he pick and choose when to ride me until my tires are tired. And now I'm done following his trail. I'm done putting myself through hell. I no longer want the carrot. It is now stale. Peace and blessings.
Yo, yo. I'm trying to tell you, I'm glad you got up out of that 8-year toxicity. I'm going to talk junk all week about you. You the first person that ever put us on. Hold on. Hold up. Wait a minute. You just going to keep pressing the button. You feeling the claps? Okay, I'm feeling the claps too. Shit, yeah. Y'all already know we about to bring Pal K back around. She knew I was finna start my don't shut me up. You in the house, Pal? You ready? Let's get it. So let's talk about the book a little bit.
Do it.
All right. So what's our subject matter? What we talking about?
It's a little bit of everything. It's my first book, and it basically takes you on a wave of ups and downs of stuff that I've been through. Um, a lot of times when you go through hard, hurtful situations, you don't know how to express it. So this is basically the initial steps to get my voice back.
Facts. So do you often read pieces from that you're putting in the book? Do you read the pieces, or did you write them just for the book and say, you know what, I'm just gonna put that over there?
So I was presented a challenge by Geronimo Tet, and he found something where it was you do a poem every day for 30 days, and at the end of the 30 days, you would have a book. And that's where this came from. So shout out to him for
Fact.
presenting the opportunity and pushing me, giving me the kick in the ass that I needed to actually put the fucking ball in motion to have a goddamn book.
I'm trying to tell you, and shout out to yourself for actually taking it serious and doing it. Because a lot of people start something and day 15, they like, you know what, this I can't do it no more. I got blocked. I got this. So I mean, shout out to you for fighting through all of that and actually sticking to the challenge, man. So what's the next piece you giving us?
Well, the next piece that I'm doing is a little bit close to my heart. It's called Daily Struggle. A lot of people go through pain that they don't speak about, and sometimes it's the little things that you have to tell yourself in order to get through it. So that's what this piece is.
Big fast. I hope you don't glitch out because I hear you, but you're breaking up on me. So I hope you don't do it during your piece. But if you do, I'll come in and save you and then tell you, come on back, come leave out and come back out. So, but let's see what happens.
Can you hear me now? All right. So, Daily Struggle. My pain levels are rising, hitting me in waves as I attempt to wave the white flag to concede, but I'm struggling to lift my arms. My mind is strong, but the only power I have is will, like the will to lay here and not move as my legs buckle, leaving yet another body part limp. The sharp stabbing pain doesn't decrease when the functionality of my limbs go away. Instead, I'm stuck staring at them, hoping for just a twitch, wishing my telekinesis would allow me the fist so I could fight through the pain, but all I have is a hope. I hope that these last 5 minutes don't turn into an hour as an angry calm washes over my body. Wiggle your fingers. Mental commands echo in my control center because there is no response. As certain parts of my usually working body lay there lifeless. Wiggle your fingers. Another barked order ignored by the disobedience of a nervous system going haywire. Shooting pains kicking. So I plead for relief. Realizing yelling gets me nowhere, I begin to talk sweet, encouraging even. You got this. Just wiggle your fingers. You can do this. As sweet nothings are just that, nothing, because my body doesn't reciprocate the sentiment. Then, then the pills kick in, right in time as my pain level increases. It's a standoff, and there's only one room for this dominant force in this body, so the duel begins. dancing the fine line of possibilities and hopelessness as new sensations tap on my fingertips. Wiggle your fingers. The pills are blocking pain for the moment. Adrenaline courses, joining forces with determination. So I push one last time. My fingers twitch. A smile slowly crawls onto my face, physically drained and emotionally spent. But at least I was victorious as I closed my hand into a fist. Peace.
All that black girl magic. Come back, say all that black girl magic.
Hey. Man, look, I was finna ask you what inspired that piece, but you had done clicked off on me so fast. I was like, ooh, because that piece right there, that was a mind-willing piece. I actually love that piece from the first time that I heard you do it. Oh, you back on it. Let's go. So what inspired the piece?
Um, my spine is jacked up, and I also know a couple of people who deal with degenerative diseases within their body, lupus and some other things. And there's been times where you literally are stuck laying in a bed, unable to move, and in your mind, you tell yourself to wiggle your fingers, wiggle your toes, move your legs, sit up, move your neck. And even though your mind is strong enough to want you to do it, your body's like, nah, bitch, we're not doing that today.
Right.
And you got to literally push yourself and talk yourself through it until you get to that little victory of wiggling your fingers or closing a fist or moving your body.
I think that resonated so much because I do know people that go through that and, just hell, being around you, just knowing that every day, waking up and having to go through stuff. So I know that resonates with a whole lot of people. And how long ago did you write that?
It's literally like 3 weeks now.
Yo, you just performed that piece like you've been doing it for a long time. That was a
This
nice
is only my
piece.
second time ever doing it in front of people.
I know this, but you gotta tell the people this. I told you for the first time I heard the piece, I was like, "Yo, that's a piece. That's a hitter." Like only because you can just you can hear it and it can go so many different ways. You know what I'm saying? But just the mind control and trying to will yourself to do something in life in general, period. Trying to talk yourself into doing just some of the smallest things sometimes. You know what I'm saying? Like, hell, somebody with depression, just get up and go to work. It's hard for them. Just simple little go take a shower, just trying to will yourself. So I definitely understand. And I think a lot of people do. So thank you for that piece. No cap.
Thank you for letting me do it. All
Yeah.
right, now let's get this party rolling.
All right, you already know Soul coming back up, and then we're going to do some corner talk.
Hey.
You ready for it, Souls? You good? I be popping fools up. Yeah. Where you at with it? Yeah. Stop. Don't be, you mutated. Unmutate.
Oh, my bad. I muted myself because I didn't want to be a distraction when other poets were spitting.
Oh, no, you did right. Because we are out of mute sometime. My house get too loud and I'm trying to focus or something. I mute up too. So I definitely, we all mutate sometimes. Go ahead. But so the EPs. So let's talk about the EPs a little bit. They're available right now. They're streaming right now.
They are streaming, downloadable, literally everywhere. iTunes, I thought, Apple, Pear, goddamn watermelon, motherfucking stratosphere. They on motherfucking tires if you want them.
Right. He like them shits up. They everywhere. So what prices we talking about? We talking corner prices? We talking what we talking price wise for the downloads?
Crack prices from the 80s.
Okay, then that's less than a gram, so we already know we in there. Y'all go tap in and check the king. The work is not. Well, he might have a crackhead. I ain't never heard a crackhead say they ain't getting high. They gonna figure out a way. And them albums, listen, you get what I'm saying? He figured out a will. He figured out a way. Let's talk about the book. So, how long ago did you write the book?
So, I put that book out in 2018. I put that book out in 2018. Okay. The same year my son was born.
So are you
Yeah.
thinking about you got another book in the haps? Are you stuck on
I actually I actually decided against writing another book.
Okay.
So I was gonna write a book, and I kept procrastinating, and then I came up with the perfect title, King of Procrastination. And I was like, well, why not just record everything instead of writing it out? So what I'm gonna do is everything that I record, I'm gonna do chat books for it. Chat books are smaller books, and chat books are they're literally a penny to process. You can just give them out.
Okay. So I
You
mean,
can literally you
okay,
can
so
hand
you
them
would
out.
hand it out, and but still, even if you charge little or nothing, you would still make some type of profit off of your work. So
Exactly. I mean, like, I can hand those out at shows and tell people that, they'll have my download code on the back of them. You know what
okay,
I'm saying? So there's that. I'm gonna start doing that. But so there's one particular piece I have on volume 2.
okay,
So let me speak on volume 1 is done. Volume 1 is out there, it's done. I'm not touching it again. But volume 2 is a trickle project. A friend of mine hit me up. I told him, I said, I'm gonna drop volume 2 all at once. He said, no, trickle it. And I
oh,
said, what? I said, what is trickle? He said, just trickle it. And that's all he said. So I hit a stump. Financially, I wasn't ready. And then I said, okay, well, I'm going to do this. And then it hit me. I said, trickle. So what I did, I said, okay, I'm going to drop 4 now. I dropped 4 on the 15th of February.
okay.
Side chick 15th. I'm going to drop 4
He was
more.
really on his own shit. He like stop on the 15. Don't forget that the day after. Don't forget that.
Right. I'm going to drop 4 more in May.
Okay,
And I'm going to drop 2 more in July. So it's 10 pieces
that's hard.
on for volume 2. Now, volume 2, volume 1 is, getting to know you. It's a poem called something about a fat chick because I like my women thick. I love a big girl. It literally says, y'all can keep all the Janet Jacksons. I want all the Gabor Sidibe's for me. I love a big girl. I love a big girl. Like, man,
Yeah.
listen here, lady. I don't care about the stretch marks. That's a roadmap to success for me.
I'm trying to tell
Shit.
you. He's like, look at him. Look at him.
Girl, listen here. The ladies in I seen y'all. I seen y'all sitting there. Shit. We can have coffee and conversation. I am with it. Anyway, um,
Oh,
um,
coffee and conversation. I bet. Look.
v- volume, volume 2, however, volume 2, that's gonna get some motherfuckers pregnant.
Hey.
I got a whole ass vasectomy, so I'm safe. But volume
You
2,
know I was talking junk earlier. Did you hear me talking junk earlier? Like, you know what I'm saying?
it might have been when I was dealing with my kids and I didn't hear it, but volume 2. So volume 2 starts out with a poem called Trucha,
Okay.
and yeah, volume 2 starts out with a poem for the lowriders. Um, I wasn't gonna talk about it. I was gonna let people just figure it out, but it starts out with a poem for the lowriders, and that's for my culture. I'm not Mexican. I'm just a lowrider.
Fact.
Um, but it starts out with a poem for the lowriders. So it tells people what I want, what I'm looking for, if I was looking for somebody, and then it just gets increasingly worse.
Big facts. Well,
It's
we might as well answer the question before you get into the next piece. Are you looking for somebody? You know, you spend these pieces, these ladies might be, okay, he said,
nope.
hell no, he just writing shit. Damn right.
In fact, the piece that I'm about to spit actually has nothing to do with volume 2.
Okay.
This next piece is actually why I'm not looking for somebody.
Big facts. Well, let's get to it then.
This
Somebody,
next piece is titled
somebody,
USA.
somebody, let me get up out.
I titled this next piece USA. My name is Soul Pen, and I am your representative to the U USA. No, not these United States, but the United Simps of America. I'm here to give you everything you can possibly need in hopes that I can be considered your anything except for you. Well, for you, there tend to be no strings except for the ones you choose to dangle in front of me. And the boyish intrigue in me tends to keep on wishing. So much like my father and his father and his father that came before me, I tend to cast my line out fishing only to reel it back in empty, except for you. Well, you keep singing that same sad siren song, swaddling my soul, swearing to sweeten the pot whilst watching me take a full 30-inch step off the edge of the deck into the deepest, darkest depths of self-deprecation. Because when the song ends, you know I'm gonna do a couple things. I'm gonna recoil back, sift through self, and you know I'll never lie to me. I'm gonna tell myself the truth, no matter how hard it may seem. The truth is, you and I can never be. Yet here I am, standing in front of you, holding open the door, pulling out chairs, holding open the door, pulling out chairs, casting my line. Um,
I ain't even gonna make you think too hard, Ken. You told us from the beginning it's been one of them nights. So y'all already know. We about to go ahead and get into this corner talk shit because I'm just excited to talk my joint with everybody on here. Plus, I be missing everybody, man. You know what I'm saying? Yo, it's about that time for this corner talk. So we got good clips for this week right here. So everybody who don't know what corner talk is where we play a poem in the middle. Everybody tell how we feel. Good, bad, ugly, it doesn't matter. If we say something bad, please try to be constructive because, you know, people art is they art and they might be sensitive about they shh. You heard me. So let's get to it.
All black boys go to heaven. All black boys go to heaven. See, I was 14 when I learned that Emmett Till died at the age of 14. I, for one, don't think that was a coincidence. I was 25 when I found out the woman who accused him was still alive. I heard her name was Carolyn. Again, you may think this is just rhyming or it could be perfect timing, but I see no coincidence in this. It took me 11 years to realize that you didn't care whether she was telling the truth or telling lies. Now, by this time, I've come to the conclusion that this American dream is an illusion, and the greatest threat to this confusion is to resurrect the facts that we're refusing to accept. And for that very fact, and for that very reason, I've come with the decree that all black boys go to heaven. Because we're going to overcome everything they put in front of us. Obstacles are the story of our lives. That's just where we're coming from. See, they're going to blame you for the things you don't know. Just hang in there. These are the lessons that'll one day help you grow. Not a lot of empathy surrounded by apathy, but that lays the foundation for the path, you see. And after the fact, make sure you go back and learn your history. More on that in a little, but for now, enjoy your youth. You remind me of the kid in me, moving throughout this world so innocently. But I see a lot of division in the outcome of public decision. And we were all in the trenches, backs in the walls against us, at least at one point or another. So when I touch this stage, no, I do it for the ones who'll never make the history books. For the ones who will forever remain nameless but gave their life as a sacrifice. Believed in something deeper than the memes turned to 6 o'clock news, for something heavier than useless banter between pundits and political views, for the ones that walked with purpose. Not because the bank account was low, but because the people's spirits were. I could see them when I closed my eyes. I could see them waving their fists high with pride. I could see them swaying side by side. I know black men that been walking around with broken hearts for most of their lives. And they keep that shit bottled up inside. Not because of mental health or thinking it's not cool to cry, but because they told us what this world was and how this world worked, and we found out this world lied. Disappointment, depression, life lessons. You better stand up, dust yourself off, chest out, chin high. Because boys will be boys until black boy joy is being crucified. And we know this game ain't built off sympathy. Like I said, there was more apathy than empathy. And if I go off for 20 minutes defending black men, would that be blasphemy? And if I told you the memories of the past empower me, would you begin to attack the image of me? And what if I told you I could never find your truth in the voting booth? Not because of what they did with Malcolm or Martin, but for what they did with redlining and public housing. And no, I'm not celebrating your holidays because I know damn right Jesus Christ ain't white, and I know what a picnic really meant. See, I know black men that been walking around with broken hearts. And we know this game ain't built off sympathy. So they walk around with that gotta get it by any means, don't really know what it really means, but they've been keeping it from me kind of attitude. Because you said I didn't want to work, but you fired me. You said talk nice to the cop, but he started with me. You said do the homework, but you lied about history. You threw me in jail. Then you started selling tree. You said don't do drugs, then put it all in our community. You said don't use guns, then put it all over the TV. You said I was violent, then you went on a killing spree. How can you say Black Lives Matter? And I could count the hypocrisies. So I have come with the decree. I decree that all black boys go to heaven.
Ooh. Yo, that piece right there, that was Poetics, man. He just dropped knowledge. The thing that got me the most right now is the fact that he took us all the way back to Emmett. And current day, still going through the same things, man. It's crazy how it's still going on and still resonates. So it's crazy out here. Mystic, what you got on it? What you think?
I like this piece. I think he had a slow build up, and then he started going off. He was giving facts. He was actually giving you perspective from being on the other side of the spectrum.
Right.
And then on top of that, he was very relatable, and he had lines and bars behind lines and bars. I'd fuck with him. I'd follow him through.
Facts, man. I'm talking about they chasing it, but don't know what it really is or what it really
And I know
meant.
what a right,
Like,
and I know what picnic is.
right, like it's crazy. I mean, crazy mind. What you got on it over there? What you got on it, Queen?
I thought that was dope. That was definitely amazing. Like she said, he was like, I was like, is he gonna go this pace this whole time? And like she said, he just took off. It was a line he said there that hit. He said, something about locking him up for weed or something. And now y'all selling tree.
Yeah,
And it was something I'm not catching bars, but that one I was like, man, he definitely dug deep. That was dope.
Oh, we all caught that one. Everybody on my level caught that motherfucker. We was like, yep. Hey, Ghostwriters up there in the family room. What y'all got going? How y'all feeling today first? Because I ain't spoke to y'all yet.
Good, man.
Good. That's what's up.
We right.
Blessings. So, so what you had on there? What you thought about that?
I mean, the piece was definitely dope. I mean, the hypocrisies at the end, I was like, say it again, say another one, give him another one, you know? And he kept hitting it. I love the piece.
Yeah, Nisi Poo.
I thought I was speechless, but I know one feeling I had throughout the whole thing was just like, I couldn't help but think of my boys.
That
is like, damn.
That is big facts on that. Big facts on that. Bro, what you got going for it?
I mean, Poppy, you know where I'm from. I grew up in a town where we had to watch the Klan march through. So, you know, I mean, it took me back to some
You talking about me?
It took me back to some real emotions. You know, when they come marching through town, you know, you be mad every Sunday after that march.
You talking about me?
No.
Nah, Souls, we talking about the peace, yo. You next, though.
No. I'm asking. I'm asking if you asking my opinion.
Not yet. Bro was
talking.
Okay.
Good.
But yeah, because I mean, Stone Mountain, yo. I went to Stone Mountain, so I got to see those rallies and them riding around after the laser show and all that too. So I definitely resonate a lot with that. And I'm not even a male, but yeah. All right, Souls, what you got on it? You better have some goodness too, because you was ready.
Man, so I'm from Oklahoma. We still have lynchings. So when he brought up Emmett Till, that hit home.
Facts.
We had a lynching, I want to say last year in Oklahoma City. And nobody talks about it.
Don't hear about it. I was gonna say the shit we don't hear about.
Yeah, like motherfuckers don't talk about that shit. You know, the Klan still exists. You know what I'm saying? So when I say like there are things here that piece. Okay, so the poem in and of itself was fucking phenomenal. Like Queen said, it started out slow and then it went fucking bananas. Pardon my English. It went bananas. Freaking the knowledge, the everything. I was like, oh my god! When it came to an end, I was like, why?
Facts. But it's one of those pieces that I kind of love to hate to hear. So it definitely resonated with me like that. You know what I mean? No, what's going on, Queen? I ain't seen you today. How you feeling? What you going?
I'm good, y'all. How y'all feeling? How y'all vibrating?
I mean, we trying in here, boy. The vibrations is all over the damn place tonight. But we trying to level out. We trying to bring the plane on into a level speed. What'd you think about the piece, though?
Man, y'all saw me over here fanning my eyes, trying not to cry. I love that piece. It was very powerful. At first, I thought I like I don't know who said they thought they were speechless, but same, like I thought I was speechless at first until he kept going, and I'm like, nah, I got something to say about it. But at first it was like my breath, like he took my breath away. But as he kept going, I started feeling the pain, because even though I'm not a male, like everything he was saying, it just really made me feel the hurt that our men have to go through. And then when he said they blame you for not knowing, I said, bro, I was over here like, I just my heart be hurting for our men all the time. So that piece kind of hit me directly in the heart, and I'm still trying not to cry, y'all. But
well, don't cry, because he said somewhere in that piece that you strong, we gonna survive. I heard that part too. He already let you know that it's hard to break a book, baby. You know what I mean? I don't give a damn what the hell they say. We still calling for change, but it's hard to break a book. So let's get to
his delivery was mad strong. Like if you really think about it, like the tonation of his voice was there.
It was. Yeah. Hey, if I would have did a piece like that, y'all, I ain't gonna lie, I would have broke down crying in the middle. I'm telling you,
spoken word ain't easy, man. I'm working on a piece right now that talk about it. What's the let's get to the second joint, man. Y'all know we gotta keep the ball going. I love this.
I stay on my knees for you. Whether giving praise to the Almighty or dicking you to death or licking you to life, I stay on my knees for you. Realigning your spiritual symmetry while abstracting the systematic bigotry and fuck nigga misery embedded in your infinity as this guard rod tunnels through your divinity. See, I stay on my knees to cleanse you. Slurp out all the bullshit to spit back in your essence. Lick around your lotus to lock out all stresses. Then strong dick away your troubles just to stroke you back into my presence. See, I'ma stay whatever you need me to be. See, what you don't seem to understand is that every time that we connect, I download parts of you and actually become an extension of yourself. So it ain't no way that you can hide your star to prolonged fetishes. Like, I know you love the feeling of my dick growing in your mouth. Soft gummy worm, the hard jawbreaker. No lock jaw law maker. Deep throat leg shaker creator. Shit. There's no wonders why I stay in your throat purpose. See, I can't hide my star to prolonged fetishes from you either. You know what I mean? It's like, you know I love the feeling of this dick growing in your pussy. Soft steak, medium well, the hard lead pipe, poisoning your current spirit with the power of my righteousness, then throbbing my way through your emotions so I can find my seat inside of your queen. See if you figured it out yet, baby. Because you are my business. Whether it's the time of the day or the time of the month, I will be war ready for whatever need to be done. Paint my beard and dick ritual red, and I'll be the sacrifice for this experience. Drench handprints on our body sheets and pillowcases. Easy for CSI forensics to come through this bitch, collect all the evidence, then point out who murdered this pussy like this. Guilty as charged. But when it comes to this part of our journey, baby, it's way past cleanliness and etiquette. It's just time to finish the job. So to show you that I'm in my natural habitat, I rub those mixed natural secretions into my face as you grind that flavor for Yanni on me. Pull me in so deep that you can feel my heart beat through my big vein through your fucking stomach. I kiss you softly and intently as your juices flow around my perpendicular while the swing of my testicular smacks it all back into your ass crack. I spit in your mouth as you hold on to me, squirming and coming, feeding another one of my fetishes of enjoying you suffering with pleasure. And you'll witness the measures that I go to have you singing these hymns in staccato and in the key of me. See, I stay in the mode of fucking you so greatly, gracefully, and gratefully that your ass don't even want to verbally speak to me. Your ass just want to quiver, shiver, gaze, daze, gasp, and grasp for me. Just want me near you in your ever-loving peace that you continuously to happily release. Bitch, you better. And don't worry about cleaning none of this up. I'll get in the morning. I just want you to nestle in daddy's chest and get your sleep. And this is just one of the plethora of reasons why I stay on my knees for you. Because you are a blessing that I enjoy over and over and over again.
Yo, that was Mr. Bitch You Better walking erotica. Y'all already know, man, we got put off of Facebook the first time I had him on. They blocked the whole damn show. They was like, oh, no. And I ain't went back on Facebook since then, y'all. I was like, I'm too grown for Facebook. That's what this shit means. I'm too grown for Facebook. So I was happy he moved our ass right on to YouTube, bro. I know what you got on it, Queen. What you think about that piece?
Hey, wait a minute.
Wait, did you dive out the camera at first when it first started, or what you did?
Wait, y'all. It was like that one piece where with the girl when I was like, I don't know if I like women or what. Y'all, it was lit. I'm over here hot. That man said he was guilty as charged. I said, are you?
Hey, I tell y'all no lies. He's probably gonna be there March 30th. But yo, every time
ain't no probably. He gonna be there March 30th.
He's gonna be there. It's Jay. He gonna be there. Yo,
be where?
Artistry Live Decatur in Decatur, Georgia, off of Farrington Road, March 30th. It's gonna be a whole vibe. You do not want to miss it. If you're in the Atlanta area, please come on through because this. If y'all thought this was something.
I'm not in the area, but I might want to be in the area.
Listen.
Maybe they'll have on birthday. But we man, look, I'm gonna be in the house. I always try to be in the house when they come together. But yo, I tell you no lies. Every time he tells somebody to grab the microphone, they always reach out and grab for the pole. I swear, I mean, I can't make this shit up. Every time he bring a woman on stage and he performs, he be like, now grab it.
He just does something when he says it to you, like he's looking you directly in your eyes and you just want to obey every command that he gives you.
Take it from the spins. Look, she like she knows souls. What you got on the piece? Because I know that's your type of
So all right, so I know like there's some people in here that only know me from tonight, and I deeply apologize for my shit tonight. It's a lot going on here that, you know, fucked me up tonight. However, /pause for effect, catch me on stage is a whole different thing. When I'm on stage, I'm nervous. And I take that shit and I put it on the motherfuckers in the crowd. The piece tonight that he did, I never used the word that I'm about to use now. Nigga.
I mean,
I say again. I say this again. I repeat this. I repeat. Nigga. This motherfucker here said some shit that I'm like, the shit he said made me think of something I wrote. And I said, this is my brother. Like when I said I ain't the perfect pussy eater, but I bet you call me back if I ate yours. I was like, you know what? This motherfucker here, I bet you he was born July 26, 1983 at 12:04. I bet you his mama named Linda. I bet you he's from Muskogee, Oklahoma, and if he ain't, he lying. I bet you.
You can find that king right here in the ATL.
That's because he was adopted. He was adopted.
Ghost Riders, what y'all got on the piece, man? I already know y'all love the drip like I love the drip. So what y'all got on it?
Bitch, you better.
Mr. Bitch, you better. I'm trying to tell you. The line about his perpendicular with the something, I was like...
With the smacking in your testicular.
I'm trying to tell you.
Yes.
I was like,
Oh,
take it
there. Every time I hear that poem, my daughter's in danger of getting kicked out, and Duchess is in danger of not finishing the show. Leave it at that. Enough said. He is on.
Okay, y'all. See y'all next week.
All right, have a good one.
Nah, make you want to come in the room like, bitch, you better. Take it out. That ass. All right, my, what you got on it? I know you know you be on your what you got on the mind.
I like the wordplay in it, first of all. It was very graphic. However, we grown. I mean, it is what it is. But overall, it was dope. I'm gonna comment on it too much.
All right, I feel you. I already know that ain't your type of piece, so I ain't, you know what I mean? I know your zone. I know your zone. You be in it. You know what I'm talking about? Sis, what you got on that piece? I know that's bro right there. What you got on that piece?
Yeah, that's family right there. And it's one of my favorite pieces. Whenever people talk about have you quiver, shiver, gasped and grasped me, that's like my favorite part, because if you see him live, he acts it all out. Like, he really feels this piece, and you can feel how he feels this piece. Like, if you've never heard him before, you felt every word, and if you're a woman, it causes a little tingling sensation, like, oh shit. And I'm not one of them people that like to be called a bitch, but sometimes I'm like, okay, yes sir.
Look, Nova over there like, hell yeah, girl, you was over there like that too. Okay, I'm glad it was normal.
Hey, you right.
Hey, and I think, I'm not for sure, don't quote me on this shit, but I think that I heard him do that as an answer piece to Jay. I think Jay has a piece that he be answering her to on that piece. And yeah, that shit go hard, man. I mean, I love them couple.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I love them type of pieces, so it go hard. But yo, what's our next one? What's our next one? I'm trying
because I talk big shit and my energy is big dick. It ain't got to be 9 inches long or 3 inches thick, but it is. So you have every right to call me cocky, because I refuse to copy the monotony of social norms telling me who I can and cannot be. Because if I copy you, who would I be? And who the fuck would you be without me? You need me. That's why you judge me from beneath me. All the time trying to convince my mind that I need you to complete me. Negro, please. I'm Adam and Eve. The beginning and the end. The Alpha and the Omega. The original M-A-N. And I am. Yes, I am. The backbone of civilization. I'm the pinnacle of God's creation. I'm the indigenous, aboriginal, I'm Cuban and Haitian. I'm Dominican, Puerto Rican, Mexican, and Jamaican. I'm Hebrew, Indian, Arab, and Asian. I'm DG, Creole, American, African, nigga. I am a motherfucking nation. I'm gonna hold it right there for a second. And that's why you call me arrogant. Because I talk that shit. And my energy is still fat. Dude, you gotta say it with a little bass. Yeah, fat, right? You gotta get a little, okay? It ain't gotta be 9 inches long and 3 inches thick. No, fuck that. It ain't gotta be 12 inches long and 5 inches thick, but I walk like it. And that's why you're intimidated. Because I'm melanated and I rise to every occasion. And no matter how much I'm hated in the bullshit obstacles that are planted, I sat at the table that you prepared and I ate it. Simon says. And I made it. Fuel for my greatness. I know who I am and that's why you hate this. That's why you paint this picture of perfection that leads me off the playlist of your bland ass reality. There'll be no you without a me. You knew I was a king, that's why you try to beat it out of me. Or teach it out of me. Or teach me how to be a menace to society, all while trying to support your false sense of superiority. Don't you know I'm royalty? It's in my blood, my heart pumps authority. So you may take my crown, but that's just jewelry. Because even in chains, it ain't shit you can do with me. So go ahead, call me arrogant. Because I don't give a shit. And my energy is still going to be fat ass, long ass, hooked to the right ass, vein on the top ass, pulsating, mushroom head ass, juicy ass, dude. And it ain't got to be 9 inches long or 3 inches thick, but my energy is. That's my shit.
Yo, Marielle is on 10. He already said who it is. He letting you know, boy, that's the Silver Fox Mellow. He actually be doing stuff around Atlanta. If y'all around the city, you go hard too, man. I love that piece, man. So what you got on that piece? What you thinking?
Man, I love pieces like that where you get the crowd interaction, and he performed that piece, you know. He had the whole crowd going, and I loved it.
Nisi, what you got on that piece?
He could definitely entertain, and like he kept me captivated the whole time. He was spitting.
I know. I even seen my look up. She was like, "What the hell he talking about?" Okay, he ain't talking about what I think he talking about, but okay, let me. You know what I'm saying, bro? What you got on it?
I mean, I just love the way he performed that piece, man. I love the crowd participation. I love how he baited you with that ignorant shit. You know what I'm saying? Or ignorant shit. You know what I'm saying? And then took it into some real life cultural shit. It was just dope. I mean,
that's what I liked about it too.
He brought it on in, man. He brought it on in, period.
Big fast. I didn't know which one of y'all was gonna answer first. So What you thought about that piece? I was waiting to see which one of you motherfuckers was on the mic first. You know what I'm talking about? What you thought about that piece?
I like this piece. Like I've heard Mello in person, and this is like one of my favorite pieces that I've heard him do. Not only did he perform it, he had lines that'll make you repeat itself so that you ride the whole way waiting. And every time he clapped, it made you want to clap with him. Like even if you didn't know what the hell he was talking about, like you was very in sync with what he was doing. You was waiting and looking to see what he was gonna do next. I like the fact that he was like, I'm this, I'm that, I'm Asian, I'm Hindu, I'm this, I'm a nation. Like, that's crazy to say. That means that he's inclusive of everything and everybody. And he told you to walk in confidence. And most people don't do that. So it may look like arrogance or cockiness or whatever the case may be, but he's like, it don't matter what you look like or how big your dick is. You
Just
be
be
you.
you.
Like,
Right.
that's a dope ass piece.
Yeah, I love that shit. He was just like, just be you. Just rock how you are. I love that. No, what you got on that piece?
I love that piece. I love the way he put it together, the way he performed it. It was amazing. What I got out of it was, you know, don't conform to what society wants you to be or what society wants you to look like or sound like. Just be who you want to be based off of what you know about yourself.
Big
So
fat.
I really feel like that was a dope piece.
Big fast. Ma, what you got on that piece?
I thought it was dope. I thought it was pretty. Like everybody said, I did like the crowd participation. That was the first time I've seen anybody do something like that. But yeah.
That's dope because I saw it caught your attention. I be looking. Oh, she glitching all over the place, but I did see it caught her attention. And you know, for something to catch your attention to make you actually come up to the camera, that mean that it's definitely a crowd pleaser. It definitely brought the crowd in. So I like the fact that it made her actually come into the camera and look to see what he was really talking about. And I love that. Souls, what you got on it, King?
It did exactly what the other brother said. It reeled me in with the ignorant shit. I was like, what the fuck? And then I was like, I see what you did there. I see what you did. And it made me actually go back. I was listening to him and mentally I was going back and replaying what he was saying and catching up. And I was like, yeah,
He's
I like
not
it.
talking about what you thought he was. I love that fact. Let's see if we can slide one more in there.
I am sincere, short for seeing intellectual neglect, summoning eager ancestral revolt. You see, my father's name is simply George Jones, so I never felt the need to keep up with the Joneses. I'm it. See, I was born a fire sign and right now still lit. Either too stupid or too wise to give up on us, so tell me, why is it that so many of us quit? We quit on ourselves. We quit on our health when the only way to a healthy self is to heal thyself. So take it from Mr. Self-Help himself. If this ain't it right now in this moment, you tell me what is true wealth. See, now some things, they just make you say, Things like the fact that we were never designed to fail. Because see, that's only faith administering intentional lessons. And you see, fear is only a flawed emotion apprehending relevance. And I know this because I became a gift gathering information for transformation. And they say, well, sincere, you'll never be a boss. But I say that I became official seeking solutions. A mogul because I'm a master of goals utilizing leverage. And I love power because I live on valuable energy with proof of wisdom energizing relationships. Now, knowing this in our current state, have we really stopped to investigate what's in our ancestral DNA? You see, now some things, they just make you go, Things like the fact that my queen is a celestial being, just being herself. You see, it's a true knowledge of her wealth that takes us to brand new depth. So why try saving him or her when salvation is saving your damn self? You see, now some things, they just make you go, Things like the devil's greatest trick is having you believe it exists. And if perception is reality and we can create reality, then why is the perception not to believe the deception? You see, now some things, they just make you go, Things like, we are our enslaved ancestors' wildest dreams. However, we are our most enlightened ancestors' worst nightmares. Now, with that being said, why are so many of us woke but still lying in bed? You see, now some things, they just make you go, Thank you.
Yo, y'all already know I love me some Sincere, but not on top of that. He took it all the way back to what's my Arsenio Hall. Man, you know, Arsenio was the first one to get up and just say whatever the flick he wanted to on late night TV for us. He was on there acting a fool, and he was like, make you go, and it was always a fact that made you think that there was just some white shit. But whatever. But I just love how he pieced that in with that. Ma, what you got on that piece?
I thought it was dope. I thought it was very educational, and it do make you wonder about stuff, make you want to like rewind it, hear what he really was saying. Like, you know, you hear it, but you want to hear it a couple more times. Like, you know, I thought it was really dope.
All right, definitely ain't nothing wrong with that. Poetic, what you got on it? Talk to me.
You know, Sincere is fam. Sincere is family. Every time I see him, he always dropping some kind of gem, some kind of jewel, some kind of knowledge, and he do it in a way that makes you feel like you riding along with him, like you was right there next to him while he was writing it. Like it really does make you say, because he speaks so intellectually, and he draws you in with his delivery, and he's just a phenomenal pen. Like I can't even say it. I can't say enough about that man.
Definitely, I did probably like two open mics with him, and I absolutely love Sincere. His pen is lethal, and he's one feature for your behind. Definitely on that. No, what you got on it?
I thought the piece was really, really dope, y'all. Like the guy that said over there, the delivery, the intellect. Like even I was over here like, like damn, it really made. I'm over here thinking myself like it's really making me go, do I need to do some research tonight or what?
Facts. Research. You can't never go bad with research. King, what you got on it, Souls?
Things that make you go, Yo, everything he said, I was like, damn. When he said, we are our ancestors' wildest dreams, but we are our, what did he say? We are our woke ancestors' worst nightmare.
Yeah.
I said, damn.
Damn, ran it back around. You know what's in our DNA? Like, come on, man.
Man, yes.
I be having my ears on attention. I be listening. What y'all got up there, fam?
I mean, Soul really took the line I was thinking about, but I mean, it's really cliche at this point, man. I mean, sincerely, he makes you think, man. It's just like, wow. I mean, even on things you thought about before, he just makes you a little deeper. You know what I mean? It's not like we haven't heard it before, but just something about the way he said it, the expressions, the tone, you know, gave you a whole nother underlying message.
Big facts on that. Big facts. So, what you got on it?
I mean, he's saying things that makes you go, and I'm up here thinking about what he said, but then I have to stop thinking to catch up with what he's saying next.
Yeah.
Right? Oh shit, I almost missed it. So yeah, I love the piece.
Hey, Nisi, what you got on it?
Man, he had me thinking the whole time, and then when he said, "How is the most woke of us still laying in bed?" And I was like, oh, shit, I feel attacked.
Goodbye.
And can we talk about the acronyms?
Oh, yeah, man, the acronyms.
Yes. Oh, yeah. The acronyms, dope for sure.
That was definitely a breakdown. I would definitely go back just to write down the acronyms, man. You right. That was a good point to bring up, man. I definitely enjoyed the show tonight. Thank y'all so much. Y'all already know what time it is. We had a rocket little start, but we was able to go ahead and go to the moon. So I definitely enjoyed it. Let me go and end this thing so we can lay it down. Y'all know time go up tonight. You know what I'm saying? 12 o'clock, it's really going to be 1 o'clock. Y'all better take y'all lad to bed. Hold on. Let me
lose an hour.
Right. Let me do this right, man. So make sure that you wake up with gratitude so it shows in your attitude so you can reach those major altitudes. And now we out.
Mama said, baby, don't you let your words die. So I'm open words that will have passed my life. We keep it uncut here on the corner. Can't no shit here on the corner. Mama said, baby, don't you let your words die. So I'm open doors.